waste paper basket. But I felt a little passion for this one because I thought we could do it with the history of Flint and the success in some of the professional sports and so forth, and a historic stadium that is 98 years old this year. And so I thought we had a chance. So we gathered up a few sports junkies, and I threw the idea out, and we thought it was worth doing for the reasons I've indicated. And another couple things I think helped us. We've got Olympian Canusa games, which sometimes people forget about in Flint, Michigan only. We've got the Crim Run that gets statewide publicity. So that went along with our idea that this could be successful. Well, I think it's our 8th Gridiron Classic you'll hear more about as we approach the fall season. But I started taking a look at soccer, and while I never played soccer, I figured I'd line up a few people I know just to see what they thought about. So I ended up with Shannon White, who played college soccer. I ended up with Tom Saxton, who was indicated, was the coach at Michigan State. Costa Papista, who was a head soccer coach in Linden for both boys and girls, and some of our other folks. And I read everything I could about soccer. I don't think there's any question. It's probably the growing sport across the country, not just in our area. And so we had that success with the Gridiron Classic, so we thought we'd get that committee together that I mentioned. And lo and behold, here we are. This will be our 2nd season of girls playing soccer, and the boys, it'll be the 3rd time in the fall. I think we tried to stay true to our mission, that we wanted this to be a place where high school students and amateurs could come here. They could be a difference maker in our own community. We've got some semi-pro athletes that are taking part in this, and they realize Flint's not as bad as maybe they heard about it. So I have to admit, this is probably one of the most rewarding things I've done, working with so many other people that have the same passion I do. And I want to thank Costa Papista, too, who's become one of my close friends, and he's helped make soccer a difference here in Flint, Michigan. So I'm going to let you hear from other people, but I think that date, as long as we have good weather, it should be a fantastic day for soccer junkies. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Tom Saxton, member of the Vehicle City Soccer Committee. As Tony mentioned, a judge mentioned, I spent my career as a head women's coach at Michigan State University. I'm a Flint native, lifetime resident, and upon retirement, I was delighted to get involved in promoting the game in my home city. As a judge mentioned, this is historic Atwood Stadium, and I actually played my first soccer match right here in 1970, so it goes way back for me. It's a great venue. It's had many historic soccer matches here, along with the great football tradition. So it just makes sense to be back here for such a wonderful event. We're about 2.5 years into the soccer portion of the Vehicle City Classic, and I think we've got our best lineup to date coming up in a couple weeks here. So I also wanted to mention how cool it is to have fine high school players here all day, and then we can celebrate Flint City AFC with their exhibition and watch them get rolling on their season that Saturday evening. I'd like to personally thank, as the sporting director for Flint Style Soccer, which is a youth program here that serves the city of Flint with free opportunity to get involved in the game. I'd like to thank Costa Papista and Flint City Bucks, Flint City AFC, for their partnership and support of Flint Style Soccer. The Vehicle City Soccer Committee has done a great job partnering with Flint Style. And on June 8th, we are all co-hosting our first ever all-female soccer clinic down here. We have Carrie Taylor coming back into town, who graduated from Flint Central, played at the University of Michigan, and then has been in the USL now as a technical director on the women's side for several years. She's literally made her career in soccer, and she's going to be the lead presenter in a clinic we're holding in that Saturday or on that Sunday in June, which will be open to both elementary and high school players, and it'll be for all levels. So just another way to celebrate the women's game. From starting my career as a women's coach, actually here with Flint Central back in the early 80s, and then going on to coach at Michigan State, I've watched tremendous growth both in the sport itself, but in particular in the women's game. And to have Flint have a team that represents at a very, very high level with a lot of fine college and amateur players gives me a lot of pride. It's a great thing, and I hope the community will both support our high school event, but support Flint City AFC. And if you folks are interested in getting a female player out to our clinic in June, that'd be great too. So again, this fills my heart with pride. This is a great opportunity for Flint and soccer and for female soccer. So we're looking forward to a great event. Thank you.
Well said, Tom. Good morning. My name is Shannon Easter White, and I am a Flint City Vehicle City Committee member. And I just want to say, in research data and statistics show that over 75% of women executives in business and entrepreneurial endeavors played competitive sports. And I can't think of a better one than soccer. Clearly, I'm biased, but and I think that it's really one of the coolest things about this event is that we have players who played in the Vehicle City Classic in the last couple of years here, Grace, Natalie, who were high school level players who have gone on to their college career and are now going to be playing that evening in the AFC Showcase. And I just think that it comes full circle. I can't say enough about how high school sports have grown in this area. And I think that this is an awesome opportunity. I just got off the phone as I was walking in with the director of Genesee National Soccer Program, one of our sponsors that day. And they're super excited to have their youth players come and see this high level of competition. And I can't say enough about what it means for players who are still in the program in competitive soccer in a club situation alongside their high school team to have exposure to all of the great many Michigan coaches that we're really lucky to have Tom on the committee. So it's going to be a great day. Bring your family, bring your friends, and bring your kids, and enjoy Flint in the meantime in between the high school games and the AFC game in the evening, because we've got tons of places to eat, dine, and shop. So, cheers.
Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone, for being here today. This is going to be a very exciting showcase on May 17th. 6 high school teams, 3 local, and then we have our opening night for our women, Flint City AFC. I'm really excited. This year, our women's team will feature at a minimum 6 players from Genesee County, some amazing talent right here in our own backyard. We have players that are currently playing at University of Detroit, from the community at Central Michigan. We've got 2 recently committed to Vanderbilt, to Notre Dame, that are Genesee County residents. So the talent is here. It's really exciting. I can't wait to see what our women's team does this year. This is our 4th season, and the program has been growing. We've got a great partnership with Michigan Hawks, which is one of the top club organizations in the country. So I also want to thank Kettering University for their support. This is an amazing facility. The fact that Judge and the early on committee made sure that this stadium stayed active and preserved is incredible. I always tell the story when we had our national championship in 2019, the executives from Tampa, who these guys from the USL have been to every stadium around the world, when they walked in the gates, their jaws hit the floor. They were just blown away by the beauty of this stadium. So we feel very fortunate to be here, and just super excited to be a part of this tournament on May 17th. Our players will be available for comments or discussions after this. So thank you all for being here, and thank you for hosting this.
Thank you, speakers. This concludes our media day. And a reminder, the Vehicle City Soccer Classic takes place Saturday, May 17th here at Kettering University's historic Atwood Stadium, with matches at 12 noon p.m., Matawan High School versus Grambling High School, 2 p.m., Stony Creek versus Powers Catholic, 4 p.m., Heartland versus Davison, and the 7 p.m. nightcap, FC Pontiac versus Flint City AFC. 1 ticket, 4 great matches. Get your tickets now on gofan.co, gofan.co, search for Vehicle City. We'd like to thank our Vehicle City Classic sponsors, our presenting sponsor, Raymond James, our supporting sponsors, Flint Style Soccer, DCFC, Youth Genesee Soccer Club, Nationals Genesee Soccer Club, Patriot Ambulance Services, and our community sponsors, Flint City Bucks, Flint City AFC, and Kettering University. This concludes our program. Speakers and players will be available for comment. Thank you. We'll see you on the 17th.